Imagine this. Millions of older adults wake up each day carrying a hidden risk inside their bodies. Their arteries are slowly narrowing, blood is struggling to flow, and their memory is fading, not because of age alone, but because of what they eat. Atherosclerosis, or the hardening of the arteries, and memory decline are two of the greatest silent threats facing seniors today. They don't arrive with loud alarms. They creep in quietly, unnoticed, until one day the damage becomes impossible to ignore. But here's the powerful truth: nature has already given us a defense. Certain fruits and vegetables contain compounds that do more than just nourish. They actively help clear arteries, lower harmful cholesterol, improve blood circulation, and even protect brain cells from decline. The right foods can keep your heart strong and your memory sharp without requiring expensive pills or complicated treatments. Think of blueberries acting like tiny shields for your brain, leafy greens working like natural brooms for your arteries, or apples sweeping cholesterol out of your body. These are not exotic or difficult to find. They're sitting right in your grocery store, waiting to be used as daily medicine. And yet, most people don't know which fruits and vegetables make the biggest difference. They walk past them in the produce aisle, never realizing that these simple choices could help prevent a heart attack or protect them from memory loss. Today, we're going to reveal 7 fruits and vegetables that science has proven to be powerful allies against atherosclerosis and memory decline. 7 foods that are easy to add to your meals, delicious to eat, and potentially life-saving. If you're over 60, or if you care about someone who is, this video could be one of the most important you'll ever watch. To understand why certain fruits and vegetables can protect the heart and sharpen the brain, we need to look inside the body and see how disease develops. Atherosclerosis, or the narrowing of arteries, begins when cholesterol, fat, and calcium gradually build up along the inner walls of blood vessels. Over time, this buildup, called plaque, hardens and restricts blood flow. Imagine a smooth water pipe slowly becoming coated with layers of grime. Eventually, the flow weakens, pressure rises, and the risk of blockage increases. In the human body, that blockage can lead to a heart attack or stroke. But plaque doesn't appear overnight. It forms silently, fueled by everyday choices. Diets high in unhealthy fats, sugar, and processed foods damage the inner lining of arteries. This damage attracts cholesterol and inflammatory cells, which stick together and form deposits. The immune system, trying to repair the injury, often makes the problem worse by trapping even more material inside the artery walls. Slowly but surely, the passageway narrows. At the same time, another battle is happening in the brain. Memory loss and cognitive decline are strongly influenced by oxidative stress and chronic inflammation. Oxidative stress occurs when unstable molecules called free radicals attack healthy cells. Think of them as tiny sparks that burn through delicate brain tissue. Inflammation, often triggered by poor diet and lifestyle, creates a hostile environment where neurons struggle to function. The result? Forgetfulness, slower thinking, and eventually more serious memory problems. This is where fruits and vegetables come in. Plants are packed with natural compounds called antioxidants, flavonoids, and phytonutrients. These substances neutralize free radicals before they can cause harm, calm inflammation, and protect both artery walls and brain cells. For example, anthocyanins in berries reduce oxidative stress, lutein in leafy greens supports cognitive performance, and soluble fiber in apples helps remove cholesterol from the bloodstream. Another key factor is circulation. The brain depends on steady blood flow to deliver oxygen and nutrients. When arteries are clogged, the brain suffers. But when you eat foods that improve vascular health, like spinach, tomatoes, or cruciferous vegetables, blood vessels stay flexible and blood flows freely. This means a healthier heart and a sharper mind. Scientific research continues to confirm these benefits. Large population studies show that people who eat more fruits and vegetables have lower rates of heart disease and better memory performance as they age. Laboratory studies reveal exactly how plant compounds reduce plaque formation and protect neurons. The evidence is overwhelming. Diet is one of the most powerful tools we have to fight both cardiovascular disease and cognitive decline. So, while genetics and aging play a role, they are not destiny. Every choice you make at the grocery store, every fruit or veg. Let's meet Margaret, a 72-year-old retired teacher from Ohio. For decades, she dedicated her life to her students and her family, but when it came to her own health, she often took shortcuts. Quick meals, processed snacks, and a lack of fresh produce in her diet became the norm. She didn't think much of it. After all, she wasn't overweight, and she rarely got sick. But over the years, subtle signs began to appear. Margaret would sometimes forget where she left her glasses or struggle to recall a former student's name. She felt more tired climbing the stairs, and routine checkups showed her blood pressure was climbing higher each year. At her annual exam, her doctor delivered news she hadn't expected: early signs of atherosclerosis and mild cognitive decline. If she didn't change, the risks of heart disease and memory loss would only grow. Margaret felt frightened but also determined. She asked her doctor what she could do beyond taking medication. The answer surprised her: start with her diet, especially fruits and vegetables. The doctor explained that certain foods could help lower her cholesterol, improve circulation, and even sharpen her memory. It sounded too simple, but she decided to try. She began small. Each morning, she added a handful of blueberries to her oatmeal. At lunch, she swapped her usual sandwich for a salad loaded with spinach, kale, and sliced tomatoes. In the afternoon, she replaced cookies with a crisp apple. For dinner, she included broccoli or Brussels sprouts alongside her meal. And for snacks, she kept carrots and celery sticks on hand. At first, it felt like a big adjustment, but within weeks, she noticed changes. Her energy improved, she felt lighter on her feet, and her family noticed her memory seemed sharper. 6 months later, her follow-up appointment confirmed the difference. Her cholesterol had dropped, her blood pressure was lower, and her arteries showed improved flexibility. Margaret's story is a powerful reminder that transformation doesn't require drastic measures. It doesn't demand expensive treatments or miracle pills. It requires daily choices, simple, consistent steps that protect both the heart and the mind. And here's the truth: Margaret is not an exception. Thousands of older adults around the world are finding that the produce aisle is one of the most powerful pharmacies available. The key is knowing which fruits and vegetables make the biggest impact. In the next section, we'll break down the 7 most powerful options, foods that science confirms can help prevent atherosclerosis and boost memory. These are the everyday fruits and vegetables that could change your life. When it comes to protecting your arteries and preserving memory, not all fruits and vegetables are equal. Some contain unique compounds that directly target the processes behind clogged arteries and cognitive decline. Let's walk through 7 of the most powerful foods and explore how each one works. Number 1. Blueberries. Often called brain berries, blueberries are packed with anthocyanins, the natural pigments that give them their deep blue color. These compounds are potent antioxidants that reduce oxidative stress and inflammation, 2 key drivers of both heart disease and memory decline. Research shows that blueberries improve communication between brain cells, enhance memory performance, and lower blood pressure. On the heart side, they prevent LDL cholesterol from oxidizing, which is the first step in plaque formation. Just a handful of blueberries several times a week can offer lasting protection. Number 2. Leafy greens, spinach, kale, collard greens. Spinach, kale, and collard greens are nutrient powerhouses. They contain vitamin K, folate, and nitrates, which help regulate blood pressure and keep arteries flexible. Nitrates in greens are converted by the body into nitric oxide, a compound that relaxes blood vessels and improves circulation. Lutein, another compound found in leafy greens, accumulates in the brain and is linked to sharper memory and reduced cognitive decline. Studies show that people who eat at least one serving of leafy greens daily have slower rates of brain aging compared to those who don't. Number 3, tomatoes. Tomatoes are rich in lycopene, an antioxidant with powerful anti-inflammatory effects. Lycopene not only reduces cholesterol oxidation but also helps arteries stay elastic. Cooked tomatoes, such as in sauces or soups, deliver even more absorbable lycopene than raw ones. For brain health, lycopene protects neurons from oxidative damage and may slow the progression of memory disorders. People who consume tomato-rich diets tend to have lower risks of cardiovascular disease and better cognitive performance. Number 4, apples. An apple a day keeps the doctor away isn't just a saying, it's supported by science. Apples are high in soluble fiber, especially pectin, which binds to cholesterol in the digestive tract and helps remove it from the body. This directly lowers the risk of plaque formation. Apples also contain quercetin, a flavonoid that reduces inflammation and protects brain cells. Regular apple consumption has been associated with improved memory scores and lower risks of stroke. The crisp, refreshing fruit is also one of the most accessible and affordable options for seniors. Number 5, carrots. Carrots are more than just eye-friendly vegetables. They're rich in beta-carotene, an antioxidant that lowers cholesterol and protects against oxidative stress. Beta-carotene is converted into vitamin A in the body, supporting cell health and immune function. For arteries, carrots reduce lipid peroxidation, a process that accelerates plaque buildup. For the brain, studies have linked higher beta-carotene intake to slower cognitive decline. Carrots are also easy to snack on raw, roast, or add to soups and stews. Number 6, berries beyond blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, raspberries. Other berries deserve recognition too. Strawberries are loaded with vitamin C and anthocyanins that lower blood pressure and improve the flexibility of blood vessels. Blackberries and raspberries are rich in polyphenol, which fight inflammation and improve blood flow to the brain. A mix of different berries provides a broad spectrum of antioxidants, offering comprehensive protection for both the heart and the mind. Number 7, cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower. Cruciferous vegetables contain sulforaphane, a compound that activates protective enzymes in the body. Sulforaphane reduces oxidative stress in arteries, slows plaque buildup, and improves detoxification. These vegetables are also rich in vitamin C, vitamin K, and fiber, which contribute to cholesterol control and vascular health. For brain function, cruciferous vegetables help reduce harmful compounds that can damage neurons. Studies show that regular consumption of these vegetables is linked to slower cognitive decline. The power of combining them. Each of these foods works in a unique way. Blueberries fight oxidative stress in the brain. Leafy greens improve circulation. Tomatoes calm inflammation. Apples flush out cholesterol. Carrots reduce oxidative damage. Berries boost blood flow. Cruciferous vegetables strengthen detoxification pathways. Together, they form a powerful defense system. The key isn't to treat these as occasional superfoods, but to weave them into daily life. Imagine a breakfast with blueberries, an apple for a snack, a salad filled with spinach and tomatoes for lunch, roasted carrots with dinner, and a side of broccoli or Brussels sprouts. These aren't exotic choices, they're practical, affordable, and widely available. Science shows that people who consistently eat a variety of fruits and vegetables have healthier arteries, lower blood pressure, and sharper memory. For older adults, this consistency can mean the difference between independence and dependence, vitality and decline. So now, knowing the 7 most powerful foods, the question shifts to you. Which of these will you add to your plate today? In the next section, we'll ask the questions that matter most and give you the chance to reflect on your own habits. Now let's pause for a moment and turn the spotlight toward you. We've just uncovered 7 powerful fruits and vegetables: blueberries, leafy greens, tomatoes, apples, carrots, a variety of berries, and cruciferous vegetables that science shows can help clean arteries and protect memory. But here's the real question: how many of these are already part of your daily meals? When you think about your kitchen or your grocery cart, do you usually see blueberries and spinach, or is it more processed food and snacks? Do you find yourself eating apples regularly, or are they something you only buy once in a while? And when was the last time you enjoyed a bowl of broccoli, Brussels sprouts, or even roasted carrots? Ask yourself, if your memory and heart health depend on the foods you eat, what do your current choices say about your future? And if you had to pick just one of these 7 foods to start eating more often, which one would it be? Would it be the sweet burst of berries, the crisp crunch of an apple, or the comforting warmth of a tomato soup? Your decision matters. The habits you build now are the foundation for the years ahead. And here's the challenge: share your answer in the comments below. Which of these 7 fruits and vegetables will you commit to eating more often this week? Your choice could inspire someone else watching this video to take the same step, and together, we create a ripple effect of healthier hearts and sharper minds. Now that you know the 7 most powerful fruits and vegetables for artery and brain health, the real question is, how do you make them part of your daily life? The answer isn't complicated. It's about building small, repeatable habits that add up over time. Start with breakfast. Add a handful of blueberries or strawberries to your oatmeal, yogurt, or smoothie. Not only will this boost flavor, but it also arms your body with antioxidants right at the beginning of the day. Pair it with a slice of apple or a glass of vegetable juice, and you've already set the tone for healthier circulation and sharper memory. At lunch, think green. Swap out processed sides for a salad loaded with spinach, kale, or collard greens. Toss in some tomatoes for a burst of lycopene. Even a simple sandwich can be elevated with a few slices of tomato and a layer of leafy greens. These small changes improve blood flow and supply your brain with the nutrients it craves. Dinner is the perfect opportunity to bring in cruciferous vegetables and carrots. Roasted broccoli, sautéed Brussels sprouts, or a warm carrot soup are not just side dishes, they're medicine for your arteries. Rotate these vegetables through your meals so you're covering different nutrient needs throughout the week. Snacks are another opportunity. Instead of chips or cookies, grab an apple or a handful of raw carrots. These simple swaps don't just reduce harmful fats and sugars, they actively lower cholesterol and protect your heart. The key is diversity. By rotating different berries, greens, cruciferous vegetables, and other colorful produce, you provide your body with a wide spectrum of antioxidants, fiber, and phytonutrients. This combination fights plaque buildup, reduces inflammation, and nourishes your brain. Consistency matters more than perfection. You don't have to eat all 7 foods every day. But if you consistently include several of them throughout the week, your arteries will stay clearer, We've come to the end of this journey, and the lesson is clear. A healthier heart and a sharper mind aren't found in a pill bottle, they're found in the produce aisle. Every fruit and vegetable we discussed today, blueberries, leafy greens, tomatoes, apples, carrots, mixed berries, and cruciferous vegetables, offers unique protection. Together, they form a shield against the two silent threats of aging, clogged arteries and memory decline. Think about it. A bowl of berries, a crisp apple, a plate of roasted broccoli, these aren't complicated or expensive choices. They're small, everyday decisions that, over weeks and months, can transform your future. Science is clear. Consistent habits create lasting results. And the habits you start today will determine whether tomorrow is filled with strength, clarity, and independence. Now, it's your turn. Which of these 7 foods will you commit to adding to your meals this week? Will it be spinach in your salad, tomatoes in your soup, or a handful of blueberries with breakfast? Share your answer in the comments below. Your choice may inspire someone else to take that same first step toward better health. If you found value in this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We bring you science-based advice designed specifically for older adults who want to stay strong, sharp, and independent. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. And share this video with a friend, a sibling, or even your spouse, because the gift of health